I have created a database in the SQL server, MySQL server, and I have connected the database to my Python platform, and I have created a dashboard for my business insight. Right, from backend to front end, I'm going to access the data. Right, so for this flow, you're supposed to download like MySQL. So MySQL Workbench. So you wanted to connect through your local host, like no password. You need to give the password to connect MySQL server. MySQL 2025. This is my password. So I'm currently working onto this database. My database is actually ecom database, right? Ecom database, and you see here, I'm currently having these tables in my database, like customers order, order details, orders, and payment products. All the database, all the tables I've just inserted a values already. If you just see, I'm just executing. See, this is the data which I do have it for the order details. If you want to see the current schema, go to the database and go and choose the reverse engineer option, and you will get to see uh, the dialog box for no reverse engineer database. So click on to next and give your password. So give the correct password so that you will get connectivity. And you see here, I'm just going to choose my database which I wanted to connect through it. I hope you guys can able to see my data tables in the database. So this is the relationship that is currently exist between the tables in e-commerce database, right? So we do have products table, order table, payments table, orders, and then customer table. So you can see the relationship. So this is the referential integrity which creates a relationship between the two tables, where the primary key of the one table can be able to connect to the primary key of the other another table. But you should make sure that both the keys should have satisfy the same value, right? Customer ID here and this also customer ID here. And this is the crow feet, which represents like one to many relationship, which means one customer can able to make a multiple orders here. So which means the record from here, this table can have a multiple reference for this table, right? Which means one customer can make a multiple orders. And likewise, no, you can whatever the tables you're creating in the creating there, for that table you can able to see the relationship table. So for example, if you want to access the information like who which customer has paid, which means what, which customer is a high spending customers. For example, if you want to extract like high spending customers, the payment details of the customers are available in the payments table. Okay, it's not in the customer table, but customer information available in the customer table. So if you want to access these two tables, then you are in a relationship with the order table. So you can able to connect to the order table first, join the order table first, then through the order table, then you can able to join the payments table, and then you can access the information, required information, by setting up the condition. So this is how you can able to give the query for your database. For example, you see here, so I just showcase right now, say, see here. So this is what the coding that showcase, like who are the high spenders. Based on the rank, you can able to judge it. So I'm just selecting the customer name from the customer table, and also I'm calculating the amount as a total spent, and also I'm just rank. I'm also going to rank for the high spending customers. So where I'm joining the customer table with the orders table, and also I'm joining the payments table, and I'm just extracting only if the order ID and payment order ID is equal, and customer ID and order customer ID is equal. Only if these conditions are satisfied, only the joint condition would be successfully executed. And I'm just also extracting only those customers who have done like successful payment. Okay, where I'm just going to group by based on the customer name to extract this information. So this is how I can able to give the query for sample. I have created some sample database. What am I going to do? I'm going to extract these database information to my Python. So to my Python, what should I do? I wanted to install like no Visual Studio Code. So in the Visual Studio Code, you do have an option called extension. Okay, if you just go to the extension, first you need to download like the Jupyter Notebook or Conda. Okay, Conda and Jupyter Notebook. These extensions you are supposed to download. See, you're supposed to install Jupyter Notebook or Python. You're supposed to install for the Python platform. Jupyter Notebook, Python, all the environments you are supposed to install. Python environment, and also the Jupyter Notebook you want to install. And also you want to install the Anaconda. You can install the Conda. Conda environment activation. So you can install it. Okay, if you want to do it by this extensions, you can still install all the requirement. Okay, as well as you wanted to set up the environment, right? So you just go to the Copilot. See, even here you can able to install the Copilot here. See, Copilot. First, it's always get to install the Copilot first. So it will be help you to suggest the coding for your requirements. First of all, install the Copilot. So when you want to install the Copilot, you are supposed to create an account in the GitHub also. So go to the GitHub platform and also create an account in the GitHub platform, and you just try to install like all the extensions required extensions. Once the extensions have been installed, what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to just you wanted to create give the statement here like create a Python environment. So if you just give this instruction in the Copilot GitHub platform, so it is going to suggest you the coding for installation. So as we discussed in the session, like step by step, you want to go to the view, sorry, run terminal. So in the triple dots, you do have a terminal. So go to the new terminal window. So new terminal, in the new terminal window, you can able to copy paste that particular coding line by line, and you can able to execute. I already activated my environment. So it has got like no, my environment name is GPU, PyTorch GPU. I have already activated. So it comes like this. If it is not activated like this for you, just go to the terminal. Okay, new terminal option. Okay, you will be getting like this no, terminal window. And whatever the code it is suggesting here, right? Python, create Python environment. Step by step, you just copy and paste the coding and try to execute it, so that finally you will be creating environment and try to execute the import statement here. After a few repetitions, then your platform will adapt to create a Python platform for you, Python environment for you for execution. Okay, then you can run the coding. So right now, see, so this also I have just generated the coding after creating a engine step by step as we discussed in the class yesterday. Like what we discussed in the class, we just install the necessary packages and we install the importing libraries, and we created an engine, and using that engine, right now the engine is having our SQL data, and using that engine, we are extracting the tables, and also we could able to extract the specific no table information from this engine through the SQL queries. So all this is possible. And after extracting all this one, I just gave only the prompt. Up to this we discussed during the class hours, right? Up to the creating a visualization part. Then I gave a prompt here, create a Streamlit dashboard, okay, to showcase my data analysis. And I've just detailedly gave the descriptions to create all, to allow the user to choose the option here, say. So it's not one time execution, right? So you want to do give a multiple times when the error comes. So create a dashboard to keep all the controls and menus in the sidebar, including the sliders, multiple choice options to allow the user to choose the options and decision to showcase each category in data frames, and pivot tables and cross table, and meaningful visualization and summary report for the meaningful actionable insights. So I just created a prompt. I'm telling this itself is not a proper prompt, okay? It is not proper structured prompt, but still I just gave this as a prompt um, to my model. Then it is going to suggest you the coding. So it suggests these are the options and it automatically generates a coding, and that is the coding, you're going to see it right now. So this is the coding it generates for me as a Streamlit, like write file app.py and Streamlit code by creating an engine for my database inside it. And also it is like it is going to access the data through the SQL query as per the requirements, as per the analysis. It has been extracting all the informations automatically, and it is creating a revenue trends and category analysis, customer segments, and geo performance. I didn't give any of the information as per my requirement. I generally gave my model here the generative AI models to generate the coding for this particular platform. So it is going to suggest me the coding, and I just executed not just one time. I iteratively generate some error at my runtime. Also, I just copy that error and paste it in my Colab and everything. I just keep on repeatedly, iteratively. I done like 2 to 3 times, and finally I got an output. But see here, uh, my free. I just reached my limit. So if I wanted to do, I wanted to upgrade right now. So I'm not doing that for you. I'm just showcasing right now. I hope you guys can able to see my Streamlit page. See here, my e-commerce business analyst dashboards. I instantly created like no within 20 minutes of time. All these things we can able to do it within 20 minutes of time. See here, dashboard controls. I can choose the dashboard control here, and I can choose the category here. For example, if I wanted to showcase like home appliances, then I can click onto the home appliances alone. So it is going to show the distribution only for the home appliances, which means interactive dashboards. I just created an interactive dashboards. If I want to see the categorical financial review, I can able to adjust these stuffs based on my amount, financial category range. Also I can adjust what are the products that is coming between this range and all these stuff, so I can able to do it. And also see customer segments. I can also make to display like regular, who are the regular customers, and regular customers, and who is buying the home appliances. So all these things you can able to say it for multiple conditions. Mm, okay, it is showcasing some error. So whenever error comes, just copy and paste that error in the uh, AI. So it automatically suggests you. And also a lifetime value range. I just created like another, extracted another range of information for lifetime value range, and based on that, I'm just extracting the information. And also I can choose like know which type of plot I should, know. Visualize like pie chart or bar chart. So which type of chart I can able to visualize. All these things I can able to do it. I think it's not working right now. It was working before. So many things we can able to do it. So pivot table, okay, to understand what is the no relationship, top products revenue by category, and also insights. So what is the insights ultimately? So at last, I'm just showcasing like business insights to make some actions. All my statistical informations to inform my data. So everything it has been generated automatically. I simply gave the prompt to my copilot. It is the AI tool for code generation. So this is actually the Copilot is the AI tool for code generation. So using this Copilot, I just generated this code instantly, and I created on dashboard instantly, guys. I also want you to do the same. Okay, just create and set up this environment as per my instructions, and then it is easy for you to implement.